Hello and welcome to H8 Politics. Here is my channel trailer and my introduction. But in order for you to know what my channel is about, I need to introduce myself. Hello, my name is Elias Beamish. I am, as of creating this video, 19 years old. I am a published author, with my first and currently only book being The 11th Hour that I have here. Writing is, of course, one of my hobbies and my passions. I also am an avid collector of a few different things, namely rocks. In fact, I have a specimen here of malachite, my favorite rock, and if you notice the color scheme, you might see that in common with a few other things around. I also collect books, and already have over 600 in my collection on every topic and genre under the sun. And I collect stories, with most of my personal belongings representing some story or event or memory. But my other passion and hobby is politics. I have been politically aware for a few years now, probably since I was about 14 or so. And since then I've naturally undergone a variety of important changes in my beliefs and my philosophies. It was also a few years ago when I first started to write about politics. Since then, it has continued to captivate my attention, and my focus now primarily lies in philosophy, but I also conduct research and then write about many important policy implementations, historical events, and ideologies. And using this accumulated knowledge, I wish to one day run for political office myself. And so, in the spirit of free and accurate information, I now wish to present my findings to the wider public in the means available to me. You are now here on H8 Politics. The channel is, as you should be able to surmise by now, is about politics. But, and this may be self-aggrandizing to an extent, I am not the average political channel. And indeed, to discover what this channel is, it is easier to discuss what it is not. I am not a reaction channel. I am not your Steven Crowders or your Ben Shapiro's or your Sinatra Says, reacting to current events and news articles and what other people have to say, though I may, in the future, analyze videos from different people and ensure their accuracy. I am not a debate bro channel. I am not your Voshes or your Destinies, trying to debate people in informal settings to prove a point. I am, always, open to honest debate, and perhaps may foray into live debates as well, but that is not my goal, nor my main content. I am not your political streamer. I am not your Hassan Pikers, streaming and discussing politics on the side without ensuring that everything said is authentic and reflective of reality and my beliefs. Though, of course, I may, in the future, stream casually to answer questions both political and non-political in nature. So what am I? My primary goal for this channel is to present information on a wide array of political topics in concise, accurate videos and documents. Only in rare exceptions will I ever state something without a receipt to back it up, and even in those times I will try and ensure that I mention that I am speaking mere speculation. Following this, every source I use in any given video will always be available in the comment section or description of that video, in order of appearance. In fact, that holds true for this video, too. Here's some claims. I wrote a book that is available on Barnes & Noble and Amazon. I have another channel called H8 Book Reviews where I review books, and a third channel called Grammar Radiation that I run with some friends where we upload whatever whenever. Now, if you look in the description, all links related to what I said will be there in order of when I said it. And, as you saw, I will also attempt to cite this source in the video itself as I can through videos, but that will not always be possible or pretty, so I wouldn't rely on that. But accurate and clear information on various political subjects is only one of my goals. This channel serves a few personal ambitions of mine. The main one of those is the expansion of my own knowledge. What I write down in search of answering a question, and what I then share with you, I tend to remember, or if I don't, I can easily find it once again. These documents and these videos allow me to become more knowledgeable about the fields that I am interested in, and to answer my own questions. In fact, these videos are merely a side effect of that quest. I would, and have in the past, written these for no other reason than personal curiosity and a drive to learn, and sharing what I found is only an added bonus. Secondly, my goal is to challenge myself and my own beliefs. Research is one thing, but I cannot find everything on my own. The solution is to outsource the work, of course. By engaging with you and the political community at large, I am welcoming, permanently so, everyone to challenge what I say and what I believe. If you disagree with my conclusions or analysis, or are privy to information that I did not have access to for one reason or another, I entirely encourage you to comment below or to message me on relevant social media. I try to reply in one way or another as best as I can, and I am always open to criticism. I will take your words into consideration, and even if I ultimately disagree with what you say and mention as much, I still get the benefit of strengthening my own arguments and reasoning against the detractors, and hopefully you will be able to reap the same reward. Professionally, there are also other criteria I judge my own work on and will strive to reach. I do not want to only write research documents, as I know that those do not translate well into visual media such as YouTube, or even auditory media for those that will listen to these as background noise. Instead, I will also attempt to produce narratives of sorts, and construct nicely flowing works which invite the viewer and slowly bring them along to teach them. I will be putting not only my research, persuasive, and argumentative skills to the test, but my writing skills as well. But I also know that I am limited by the platform I am on. You, obviously, are watching this on YouTube. YouTube has some pretty strict rules when it comes to the content they allow on here. However, I am electing to ignore some of them. I do not swear as a matter of personal preference, even in my everyday speech, and I hold myself to the highest standards when it comes to removing hatred and vitriol from my thinking, and I can't wish harm upon anyone else as a matter of personal ethics. The only reason YouTube may be upset at the content I produce on this channel, outside of perhaps being upset over music choices or visual choices in the form of copyright issues, is directly the content I am covering. I will not shy away from harsher subjects, nor will I censor my own speech and verbiage in order to cater to the platform's wishes. I will discuss darker topics such as even the Holocaust, suicide, mental illness, and other historic tragedies, and similarly typically prohibited topics. Information and knowledge, and the access to both, are vitally important to society, and so I will not compromise on providing that to everyone. That is another differentiation between my channel and others. I am not here for monetary purposes, and I never plan to have an income wholly based on this channel, nor even majorly supplemented by it. That's why I write books. So I'm not afraid of demonetization, and I will cover many important issues, even very controversial and contemporary political issues like abortion, as I see fit and as it piques my curiosity. That is what 828 Politics is, a channel dedicated to the proliferation of free and accurate information, dedicated to the facilitation of free speech and free discussion of ideas, controversial as they are, dedicated to learning more and learning always, dedicated to searching for answers and sticking to them wherever they may be found. This channel is dedicated to all of that because I am dedicated to all of that. That is why I introduced myself first and my channel second. These videos are extensions and formulations of my own thoughts and ideas backed by, hopefully, science and reasoning. Now, that is all why the channel is here, but I should also talk about the structure and planning of the channel and videos themselves. To start, everything will be organized in playlists for your convenience. As videos are released, they will be added to their respective playlists, whether it be about guns or philosophy or religion or social sciences or economics or foreign policy or whatever else I may be covering at that time. Additionally, my videos will be prepared loosely in order to build up to larger, broader, and more in-depth analyses of important issues. I will start with basic informative videos on different philosophies or sciences and the like, and work up to stances on policies and their impacts using the base information as support. From there, I intend to reach large, potentially several hour-long projects that dive deep into the subject or subjects at hand. Playlists will also be available based on this information, one for the basics, one for the intermediate videos, and one for the advanced and thorough reviews. Others will exist besides those, too. As I said, I may in the future make videos besides pure exposition of sorts, such as Q&A streams or debate streams or video reviews, or whatever else strikes my fancy. Those will generally be kept separate and will not hold a bearing on my other works, so if you like one side of this channel and not the other, you will not need to sit through anything you do not want to in order to understand the other. And for those of you who watched me prior, though I know you are few, Thank you. It is always appreciated. If you are wondering why the channel has undergone a soft reboot and my old videos have been unlisted, the answer is that they failed to live up to the standards I've outlined here. My previous work was subpar. Although I stand by the research and the claims, they were written as research documents first, and as mentioned, that does not translate to an audience well. I aim to do better. Thus, everything is now being restructured, and you are now here watching a new, hopefully much better channel trailer for a hopefully new era. And that's all I have for you today. I hope you will join me on our adventure through the realm of politics. I know it is dark and scary, ever-shifting and malleable, and manipulated by malcontents. Everyone has their own opinions, and somehow it can seem like everyone is wrong, but you just don't know how, or that everyone is right when their opinions and beliefs are somehow exclusive. I cannot promise to give you all of the answers. What is true or not, what you believe and what you don't, you need to decide that for yourself. But I can offer to guide you, to give you the information you need to make up your mind on different subjects, and to offer you my own thoughts and opinions, whatever they may be. Whether you disagree with me, hate me, think I am some sort of political messiah, or hold no opinion on me or my beliefs whatsoever, I hope you can nevertheless enjoy the ride. But never be afraid to forge your own path. So, this has been H-Way Politics. Never stop learning.